Shalom, shalom, Yasharallah, shalom. Giving all honor and glory to our Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Amashiach Barakthar, the Hawada for the Rakah Kwadash, the Hawada, Abba Yahweh for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Hawada for the house of King David, the third temple that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners and the four winds of the earth amongst every nation. The house for the elect men, women, and children of Yasharallah, Shalom, Barakthar. So I did a lesson a while back, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, on Anton Daniels. He's a watchdog for Esau Edom, more of a chihuahua. But the situation is that he's been compromised by Esau Edom. He's a wicked Israelite. He's a wicked so-called African American, a so-called black man. He's a very wicked Jew from the nation of Israel, the nation of Yasharallah. And the Most High, Abba Yahweh, the great king that's on the throne, will bring judgment upon this brother. He's against his own brothers, and he's barking at the prophets. He's trying to set snares and traps for the prophets of Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. So this man is a very wicked Akim, a very wicked brother, Anton Daniels. He's all about money, his power, and his wealth that he have accumulated here in the daughter of Babylon, spiritual Egypt, and Sodom and Gomorrah, Rome, Greece. His trust and oppression, his God is Edom, and he have made a covenant with the so-called white man who is his lover. Right? So he's mocking the prophets. And the Most High will bring swift judgment on this Akim, on this brother. The Most High, Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, will bring swift judgment on this man. Okay? All right? As the saying, he's barking up against the wrong tree. Okay? The men of the Most High, we are the righteous trees of Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Okay? And we also in the time of judgment. So he doing this mockery against the prophets and the servants and the apostles of the Most High Heart, the meek servants, the apostles, and the men of David, as we out in the highways and the byways doing this work in sincerity and truth, presenting our bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakathai. This man, he's scoffing and gainsaying, and he's barking up against the prophets. So it's not going to end well for this brother. Okay, I want to bring out some precepts before we watch this clip. His title is Former NFL Player's Son Missing. Grandmothers call police to say he might be in trouble. And this man is connecting this situation to the Israelites. Okay? All right, so the Most High will bring judgment upon this brother. You better believe it. All right, so let's go to the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 36, and verse number 16. Let's start at verse 15 to put a little meat on it. Okay, the Most High and the Elohim Abba Yahweh of their fathers sent to them by his messengers. See, the Most High have sent messengers out in the highways and the byways to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. of the Gentiles' kingdoms, starting with Esau Edom. And this brother got an issue with it. He got an issue with the men of David. He got an issue with the messengers. He has an issue with the messengers of Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashaba Rakadai. Okay? And the Elohim Abba Yahweh of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up bedtimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people. So the Most High have compassion on the Hebrew Israelites, starting with the 1/3, the hopeful elect of Yasharallah, the elect, the first fruits. Okay? Those that have repented, calling on the true name and the only name of the Heavenly Father, Abba Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly and intentionally called Jesus Christ, who's a so-called black man. Yahweh Shai, our great Redeemer, our great Deliverer. So this wicked Israelite, this wicked so-called African American is scoffing and mocking, okay, and on his dwelling place. But they mock the messenger. You see, Anton Daniels, he's mocking us. He's mocking Abba Yahweh. He's mocking Yahweh Shai. He's mocking us. Okay, so he will get judgment. Okay, he will get death and destruction from Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. He's going to have a gruesome judgment. A gruesome, as will be gruesome judgment. Okay, but they mock the messengers of Abba Yahweh and despise his word. You see, he's despising the book of the law. He's despising the law, statutes, commandments, and judgments and testimonies of Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashah. We're not out here to play. I'm not out here to play with the wicked Israelite. It's thus said Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashah. And we don't give a damn how Anton McDaniel feel about it. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. Alright? Because he's mocking the messengers of Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashah Barakatah. He ain't gonna make it. But they mock the messengers of Abba Yahweh and despise his word and misuse his prophets until the wrath, you see, until the wrath of the Elohim arose against his people. See, Anton Daniel is his people, but he's a wicked one. He's part of that wicked family in Jeremiah 8:3. Till there was no remedy. It won't be no remedy for this brother. See, there's not going to be no remedy for this brother. All right. That's what's going on, Israel. All right, let's go to 1 Chronicles. We're going to check out the clip, but I want to bring out these precepts for edification and exaltation. All right, that's why we do this work for the elect of Yasharallah. All right, 1 Chronicles, the book of, chapter 16 and verse 18. Let's start there. The point is in verse 22. But let's start in verse 18. The Most High saying unto thee, I will give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance, you see. When ye were but few, even a few, and strangers in it, see. And when they went from nation to nation, see, we've been from nation to nation, through the diaspora, through the dispersed, through the scattering, and from one kingdom to another people. You see? He suffered no man to do them wrong, you see? He's not going to suffer even Anton Daniel from the nation of Israel, Yasharallah, who's a wicked one. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved king for their sakes. You see? Saying, touch not my anointed. See? Because he's touching the anointed. You see? He's a worker for Esau Edom. You see, Anton Daniel, he's a worker of iniquity. All right. Saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. All right. So he's coming against the prophets. He's coming against the messengers. And the Most High will bring judgment upon his brother. Okay. Let's go to the book of Psalms. Let's be repetitive. I like to be repetitive because the Bible is repetitive. The Bible is repetitive. What I'm looking for? Psalms 105 and verse 15. Let's be repetitive. Saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You see? All right. You see? And this brother Anton Daniel is coming against the prophets. He's gonna be doing more videos. See, they using him to come against us. He's getting paid to come against us. You see, that's what's going on. He had made a covenant with Esau Edom. All right, Isaiah 54. But he ain't gonna make it. No weapon that is formed against thee. You see, against the men of the Most High, the house of David, the men that's out in the highways and the byways, doing this work in sincerity and truth. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. And every tongue, you see, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment. You see, we in the time of judgment. And Anton Daniel, his tongue, he's saying bad things against us. His tongue is rising against us, right? Thou shalt condemn. Okay? This is the heritage of the servant of the Elohim, and their righteousness is of me. See, our righteousness is of the Most High. Us going in the streets, us going in the highways and the Bible, us wearing our fringes with a ribbon of blue. He talking about our fringes and a ribbon of blue. Well, that's our righteousness of the Most High. That's what he failed to realize. Okay? That's what he failed to realize, Israel. Let's get to this clip. Let's check out this clip that he put together. Let's check it out.
To fully heal, or the kid is completely missing and they're not cooperating with the police.
Now, I'm told state police and the Cass County DCS finally got a hold of Bryson's parents this morning and went onto the large property where they live in rural Logansport. You're seeing this video we took yesterday when we visited the property. Now, it's owned by a group called Servant Leaders Foundation. It's a nonprofit religious group based out of Kokomo. State police tell us the Muirs are beginning to cooperate with the investigation, but Bryson is still considered missing. If you know anything about where he is, you're asked to call police. We do have much more information on the story on our website right now.
Let me go over to this other news article because, I think that this is important that we bring visibility to some of these domestic issues that's in our communities.
From Indiana's #1 news source, this is Fox 59 First Step.
Somebody said not to make excuses, but could CTE have anything to do with this type of horrific behavior? We don't know. That's the key. Is that people are concerned about the kid, including the grandma, but we have no clue. We don't know nothing about the daddy. We don't know nothing about the kid. We don't know nothing. You can't even really speculate about what could be the issue because nobody even knows if the kid is around. I think that the kid is alive. I think they're just hiding the kid. Because nobody in their right mind would not cooperate with trying to make sure that they locate the kid. No parent.
He talk about the word speculation, but watch him speculate against the Israelites. Let's continue on.
I can't think of one parent personally. I'm sure that there's some horrific parents out there. But no parent, zero parents, would not cooperate with the police if your kid is missing. So they know where the kid, they got to know where the kid is.
And we begin with breaking news.
I agree, it got to be some Hebrew Israelites. Probably some Hebrew Israelites. I ran into some Hebrew Israelites over the weekend. I was sitting there, I was driving in my Mercedes. No, actually I was in a Porsche, the 911. And so I'm sitting there and I'm having a good time and I'm playing some what was I playing? I think I was playing some Sade. I was cruising. And I had the top up and I was playing some Sade. And then the Sade wasn't loud. It was just probably just loud enough for me to be able to hear it. And they was on a corner and they was over there bothering people. Bothering people on the corner.
See, this man walking in great pride. This man is he's a proud demon. He's a proud, wicked man of Israel. He's walking in great pride. This man is walking in great pride. And he's speaking idle words against the Israelites, the men of the house of David. He's speaking out of his tongue. He's speaking idle words against us. Okay? All right, that's what's going on, Yasharallah. There's a penalty for that. There's judgment. Let's get the book of where I want to go. Matthew. The book of Matthew. Let's see what I want. Is that Matthew I'm looking for? Let's see. What I'm looking for? The precept I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, y'all. So while it'll come back to me. But let's get the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 12, I believe. The Most High say the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Elohim. You see, this man, this brother, he's walking in great pride. He thinking he the shit. And the daughter of Babylon. We in the land of our oppressors. We in captivity yet this day. Baruch 3:8. But this man, he got some type of money, some funny money, and he think all is well. You see? See, he didn't make deals with Esau Edom. He think he in a good case. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, Abba Yahweh, right? And his heart, his mind is turned away from his maker. You see? That's what's going on. This brother heart have been turned away from Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. For pride is the beginning of sin. And he that had it, Anton Daniels, he have it. He got pride in him. It shall pour out abomination. And that's why he pouring out abomination in his clip, on his podcast, on his millionaire podcast. You see, his millionaire morning podcast, what he's doing is he's pouring out abominations. That's what's going on, Israel. And he's going to be judged for it. Okay? He's going to receive judgment from the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that had it, or she, shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Elohim brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. This man gonna get swift destruction, and he will be overthrew utterly by Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and Mashiach Barakathai. I went to Matthew for a reason. Matthew 16. Let's see if that's what I'm coming here for a reason. There's a precept that I'm looking for in the book of Matthew. Where is it? Well, the book of Matthew is a precept that I'm looking for. Okay, all right. And he gonna get judgment. All right. He gonna get judgment. Let's see. All right. So it'll come back to me. Let's continue on with that clip. Let's continue on watching this mockery.
And he said, "What are you?" I said, excuse me? I turned the music down. I said, excuse me? He said, what are you? I said, rich? And then this is what he said to me. On everything. On everything. On my life. He said, he ain't gonna make it. He said he ain't gonna make it. I just started cracking up. Listen.
The book of Romans. Before I go to Romans, the Most High just gave me what I was looking for. Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak. See, this brother, he's speaking idle words. He's speaking idle words. But I say unto you, this is Yahweh Shah Mashiach speaking. Every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. And we in the time of judgment. And Anton, Daniel will get overthrew utterly. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. See? Because the Most High is stretching forth his hands toward Anton Daniel. He's seen the prophets. He's seen the men out in the highways and the byways, the men of David. I think that was in Detroit City, the city of Detroit. And he scoffed and he's mocking. He's mocking and scoffing and gainsaying. The Most High saying in the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 21, but to Israel he said, all day long I have stretched forth my hands. And how he's doing that through the prophets, through the apostles, through the messengers, through his meek servants. But to Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and native Indians with any Taino Negro descent by the seed of your father, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth. But to Israel, he said, all day long I have stretched forth, even in this video, he's stretching forth his hand. But to Israel, he said, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people. You see, gainsaying people. So when Anton Daniel's judgment come upon him, when his fear come upon him, the Most High will not hear him. Okay, let's get that in Proverbs 126, I believe. The Most High said he gonna laugh. Since Anton Daniel, he laughing right now on his podcast, on his podium. He's laughing at the death. I also will laugh at your calamity. So when his calamity come upon him, the Most High gonna laugh at his calamity. I will mock, then he's gonna be mocked. Since he mocking the messengers, as it's saying 2 Chronicles 36 and 16, he mocked the messengers. Well, now the Most High gonna mock him. I will laugh and at your Salakia. I also will laugh at your calamity. Any one of y'all mock the messengers or come against the men of the Most High, well, the Most High gonna mock you. He gonna mock you, Israel. 2/3 of you Israelites ain't gonna make it. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear come as a desolation. When all hell break loose in USA, the daughter of Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritual Egypt, Rome and Greece and Nineveh, because America's every empire in one, Revelation 17 and 5. When all hell break loose, when the dollar collapse, what bags will he be chasing when we go cashless? Because they finna crash the dollar and implement the RFID micro CHIP, the mark of the beast. What money bags will Anton Daniels be chasing at that point? When your fear coming as a desolation and your destruction coming as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. You see, he ain't going to answer this brother. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. You see, for that they hated knowledge. When the men was in the streets, he rolled by them playing Cherish the Day. You see, he ain't cherishing the day. He playing Sade, Cherish the Day. I won't go astray, but he going astray. He going astray. He running from the men of the Most High. The Most High say the wicked flee it when no man pursue it. Proverbs 28:1. He say the righteous are bold as a lion, but the wicked flee. Anton Danny, he fleeing in his Porsche or whatever he driving, whatever expensive automobile that he's driving, he flee it. Playing Sade, Cherish the Day. He ain't cherishing the day. He's not cherishing the day. Okay? He's not cherishing the day because every day is the day that Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach has made, and the saints will rejoice and be glad therein. You see, because the Most High have stretched forth his hand upon Anton Daniels to repent and be therefore converted. But all he doing is gainsaying and scoffing and mocking. You see? You see? For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Elohim. He don't fear the God of the Bible. He don't fear Abba Yahweh and his only begotten son Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Anton Daniel don't fear. Because he's walking in great pride. He's walking in pride. So his heart have departed from his maker. His heart have departed from his maker. Because he's walking in great pride, Israel. Let's go back to the clip.
I'm not going to make it to heaven because I got money? Man, I'm not negotiating with crazy room 9 people. I think that every last one of them dudes that be standing on the corner with their fringes on, with their lampshade fringes on, I think every last one of them people are room 9. All of them. He had BDBs in his hair. Looked like he ain't even brushed his teeth that morning, but he was on the corner bothering people. Using a white...
And he's not intrigued with the former coach player's son missing. He used this to attack the Israelites. This was just a prompt so he can attack the Hebrew Israelites. You see that? He used this as a prompt to attack the Hebrew Israelites.
Man's manufactured camera in order to continue to bother people on the side of the street. Say he ain't gonna make.
Because he was playing Sade, Cherish the Day. But he not cherishing the day. Let's get Sirach 5 and 7. The Most High said, make no tearing to turn to the Elohim, and put not off from day to day. So he ain't cherishing the day. That's what he was playing. The day he came against the prophets, the day he rolled by the prophets. This is all spiritual. Look the song he was playing. Sade, Cherish the Day. I won't go astray. You won't catch me running. You see? This is all spiritual. Make no tearing to turn to the Elohim, and put not off from day to day. For certainly shall the rat of the Elohim come forth. You see? And in thy security, in his Porsche, in his nice automobile, in his $1 million bank account, in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. He ain't going to make it. He's not going to make it. He should have listened to the song that he was playing, and he should have cherished the day, and he should have parked his car and got out and went up to the brothers and hear the brothers out. He should have went hear the words of Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatai and repented, as it say in Acts 3:19, and be therefore converted. See, that's what he should have done.
I just went ahead and turned up my Sade. If you were mine. That's what I was playing. If you were mine.
Who's first at 4 on the search for 14-year-old Bryson Muir of Logansport. A statewide silver alert has now been issued 12 days after he was last seen in Ohio. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Jenny Dreisler.
I'm Eric Graves. Nick and Aaliyah have the day off. I talked to police just more than an hour ago. They tell me Bryson's parents had agreed to bring him to the ISP post in Peru at...
Somebody, oh, we got one in the chat. Hold on, y'all. We got one in the chat. The inside squared circle. Did you use the white man's computer to make your logo? How much you want to bet they stole this logo from Google somewhere? The inside the squared circle of the King of Judah. And they type it in all caps. And he spelled though THO instead of THOUGH. I told you these people are Room 9 associates. They are Room 9 all day long, man. Listen, arithmetic, math, reading, all of it. And then we pass them just along with everybody else with the No Child Left Behind laws and let these people over in society and start letting them procreate without tagging. Why are we not tagging these people? You know how they, no, honestly, do you know how they tag the animals and the mountain lions in order to be able to track them and know where they at, and the bears and stuff like that? Why are we not tagging these Room 9 associates that call themselves Hebrew Israelites so we can know where they're associating? We make sure that we capture everybody.
So he's trying to set snare and traps for the Israelites. He's the watchdog for Esau Edom. He's more of a chihuahua. You see? That's what's going on, Israel. Is you hearing what he's saying? So he have made a covenant with Esau Edom. He have made a covenant with Esau Edom. Let's go to the book of Psalms. Pay close attention. We at the end. Everybody gonna show their true colors. Psalms 37 and verse 27. Let's start there. The Most High say, depart from evil and do good. You see? And dwell forevermore. See? For the Elohim loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. See, the Most High not going to leave his saints. He's not going to leave the men of David. He's not going to leave the Yahquat, the righteous sisters of Yasharallah, because we do have righteous sisters of Yasharallah, the Yahquat. The elect men, women, and children that's going to be beamed up in the chariots. The 1/3, and then the 144,000, which is the government body of Yasharallah, 12,000 men from each tribe. The Most High loveth his saints. For the Elohim loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. The Most High not going to forsake his saints. They are preserved forever, you see. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. You see, Anton is a wicked man. He's a wicked one. The righteous shall inherit the land, the new heavens, the new earth, the new Jerusalem, the new Yasharim, and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom. See, we speak in wisdom because we come and thus said Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach through our precepts. We come and thus said Abba Yahweh. Thus said Yahweh Shai. Thus said the Elohim. Thus said the Lord. And his tongue talketh of judgment. We speak in judgment. You see? Because we in the time of judgment. And we right at the bricks of Jacob's trouble. And that's why they're using men like this to get it started. You see, Jeremiah 30:7. The law of his Elohim is in his heart, Salakia. None of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous. You see, Anton down, he's watching us. Along with Esau Edom. They watching us. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. And that's what we just heard him do. See? Talking about tagging us. He's part of the propaganda. He's part of that NWO. He's all with the NWO. He's all about it. But the Most High will bring judgment upon it. Upon this man. Upon this brother. You see? Because he's living good in his lifestyle right now. He's living the life of a Raleigh. He's living a champagne life. Let's get that. In Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 4. You see, Anton Daniel's living a champagne life. I'm in Lamentations chapter 4 verse 4. Let's start there. The tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. They that feed delicately, you see? Salaki, let's read that right. They that did feed delicately, he's feeding delicately here in America. He's living that champagne life. That neo spirit. You see? Let's toast it up. Or desolate in the street. But he going to be desolate in the street because when all hell break loose, when they crash the dollar and all hell, when Jacob's trouble start, he going to be dashing to pieces. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people, you see? Because Israel is the daughter, that beautiful and comely woman, as it says in Jeremiah 6:2, right? For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom, that was overthrown as in a moment. You see, because America, which is spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, as it says in Revelation 11 and 8, going to be overthrown. And Anton Daniel going to get overthrown right with it. As in a moment, and no hand stayed on her. You see? And the her is USA. That whore, that woman baby. That the daughter of Babylon, that whore. You see? So I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation. I ain't going to be much longer. Let's continue with that clip.
That is on the sex offenders list. Everybody that's on the sex offenders list, we know where they at. Y'all just sitting here letting these people operate in society without no kind of coverage, without knowing where they at. They walking around with their fringes. No graduations, no degrees, no jobs, no nothing.
Hey, if you got a beer belly, it's probably because your estrogen is too high. If so, check this out. One of the biggest mistakes.
No nothing, just walking around.
The Esau degrees ain't going to profit us in the day of vengeance. Riches don't profit in the day of vengeance. He worrying about us getting degrees, being part of Esau society, getting all these degrees. He worrying about riches. He ain't going to make it. Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. We in the day of wrath. What the hell a degree going to do you in the day of wrath? But righteousness delivered from death. What's going to deliver the saints, the men of David, is the righteousness. You see? The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. This man going to fall by his own wickedness. By his own wickedness. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Okay. Let's start at verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, so Anton Daniel, he got wisdom of this world. He got his degrees, and he may be wise in this world. He may be eloquent in this world. He may be a millionaire in this world. He may have champagne life in this world, toasting it up. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, Esau world, this Esau world, this is Esau society. Let him become a fool. Let Anton Daniel become a fool that he may be wise. You see, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And this man is using craft. He's being crafty. You see? He's being very crafty. I hope that this lesson was edification. Once again, I give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. Shalom. Shalom, Yashamallah. Shalom.
Having sex, procreating, and talking about they preaching the word of God. And so because you poor, you're supposed to make it into heaven. Why are we not tagging these people?